Welcome to the ATL, Bobby Dodd Stadium in the heart of downtown Atlanta, home to the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. The Ramblin' Wreck ready to roll here today. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Tigers will kick this away to get us going here. And the fair catch is made right on the 5. First down here for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task.
The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop him.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. He makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
In the red area, it's Maffa. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On the run, it's Haynes. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Direct snap to the back. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. It's a quick grab.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allow.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like the Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
The Yellow Jackets are looking to keep this drive going. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. The offense going with the hurry-up.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Back to pass. It's King. The pocket breaking down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. Defense is coming after him. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Chris, you can just sense the interception coming the entire time. He starts to roll to the sideline, which of course is going to reduce his opportunities downfield. The defense does a good job of baiting the throw and then being able to make the interception.
He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Clemson 14, Georgia Tech 0.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in a hurry up. Escapes the pocket. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Second down play coming up. Oh, it's a reverse. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Looking to pass this time. Grab down the middle. It's Lane. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass caught. Second down now. To throw. It's King. He's moving out of the pocket now. Gets rid of it on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Let's it fly to the wideout. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Maffa. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down and 10. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Powers through the tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Incompletion sets up a second down. To throw, it's Klubnik. Caught quickly. And they get him down after the completion. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. That's great coverage on fourth down, and the defense will take over.
Really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
He's going to hand this off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Yellow Jackets come up to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Haynes. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And the pass is incomplete.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Caught over the middle. It's Briningstool. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a quick job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Finding space at the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Clemson.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
And the extra point was up and good.
Georgia Tech, 0.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Georgia Tech offense is back out there. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And the lead remains at 21 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to pass here. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Meta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Yellow Jackets will kick this away to start the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Clemson offense is back out there. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Using his legs, it's Smafa. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Oh, the energy really building now, Cricket. They're not careful. This could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Yellow Jackets will crank up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's King. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Takes the toss, testing the right side here.
Ball carried by the runner. He's brought down near the 16-yard line. Second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. Runs through a tackle. Look at that. He's still going. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. They don't move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
And the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there. And the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Snags with the throw. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The ball is loose. Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And here's the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the single back takes the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And on the carry, he's heading left. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. They'll try a pass here. The sure hands. It's Singleton. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense in hurry-up mode. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Looking to pass. It's King. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Looking to throw it deep. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down here at the 26.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
He's escaping the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Clemson 30.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Makes a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Interesting call here by this offense on the 2-point conversion. Just not enough depth on that route to get him across the goal line. And the defense does a nice job of coming up with that tackle to keep him short.
offense heads back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Takes the handle.
Good battle. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
He's got it for a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense. And
will he score here? Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Went after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
42, Georgia Tech, 6.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking deep here. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. Second down now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Bringing pressure. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a...
Here's another interception. We're losing track. Look out, he's got some space. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Trying to run it. It's Maffa. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. And tackled after a small pickup there. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? To the air. It's Klubnik. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Touchdown, Clemson. And the beatdown continues.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Extra point splits the uprights.
That makes the score. Clemson 49, Georgia Tech 6.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick it away.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's running out of time here. He's looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. And the Yellow Jackets looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The pass rush closing in. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Lane. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. He'll take a deep shot. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And this one is getting ugly.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Automatic on the BAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, try to get some consolation points here. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And they finally made the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and he just went for it. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.